You know, every single time you go online, you're leaving behind these little digital breadcrumbs. And for hackers, well, that's not a trail, it's a treasure map. So, what we're going to do right now is follow that map, see exactly how they operate, and then I'll show you how to completely wipe it clean.
I mean, really think about that for a second. Your digital life is an open book. Who's reading it? We're talking about everything. Your private chats, what you searched for at 2 a.m., your bank details. It's all just out there. And this question? It's not some far-off what if. It's about who could be peeking over your shoulder literally right this second.
All right, so before we dive into all the crazy technical stuff, let's get down to the basics. What is this digital treasure they're all after? It's actually a lot simpler than you might think.
So when we talk about sensitive data, what do we actually mean? Well, think of it like the keys to your entire digital kingdom. Yeah, sure, it's the obvious stuff like passwords and credit card numbers, but it goes way deeper. It's your social security number, it's that security question about your mom's maiden name, it's even where your phone was last Tuesday afternoon. It's any little piece they can grab and stitch together to basically become you.
And let's be real clear here. For a cybercriminal, your data boils down to three things: money, control, and access. It's how they make a buck, it's how they take over your identity, and it's how they get a foot in the door for their next attack. In their world, your data, that's cash.
Okay, so the big question is, how do they actually get this stuff? You might be picturing some super high-tech, movie-style heist, but honestly, it's usually a lot simpler. They have a playbook, a set of go-to tricks, and we're about to open it up.
All right, first up, one of the most common tricks in the book, phishing. It's all about deception. A hacker will build a website that looks exactly like one you trust, like your bank. But look closely at the URL here. See that? It's my-bank with a C, not my bank, and it ends in .co. It's such a tiny, easy-to-miss detail, but if you fall for it and type in your login, bam, they've got it.
Then you've got malware. This is nasty stuff. It's basically malicious software that you get tricked into downloading. Once it's on your device, it's like a silent spy. It just hides in the background. You've got things like spyware, which literally watches your screen, and keyloggers, which record every single thing you type, every single keystroke. Passwords, private messages, you name it, it's being recorded.
And this is why you've got to be so careful on public Wi-Fi. It's called a man-in-the-middle attack. So picture this. You're at a coffee shop, you connect to their free Wi-Fi. A hacker in that same cafe can basically wedge themselves, invisibly, right between your laptop and the internet. And what happens then? Everything you send and receive, logins, messages, all of it, flows directly through their computer first. It's like they're reading your mail in real time, before it even gets delivered.
So we've talked about the tech, right? But here's the thing. The dirty little secret of cybersecurity is that most attacks don't work because of some brilliant line of code. No, they work because they exploit the weakest link in any security system. And that's us. It's human nature.
And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Most attacks succeed because of trust, not tech. Think about it. It's not about a hacker trying to smash down your digital front door. It's so much easier for them to just trick you into unlocking it and inviting them right in. They know that we, the users, are the real vulnerability.
So how do they actually get us to open that door? Well, they use these psychological triggers to bypass our common sense. They create a sense of urgency, that act now or your account will be deleted email. They use fear, we've detected suspicious activity on your account. They abuse our trust by pretending to be our bank or even our boss. And of course, they weaponize our own curiosity. Who can resist clicking on, "You won't believe what happened in this video"? Each one is designed to make you act before you think.
Okay, I know this all sounds kind of scary, right? A little bit of doom and gloom, but here's the good news, the absolute best part. Fighting back is not nearly as hard as you think. You don't need to be some tech genius. So let's flip the script and talk about building your own digital fortress.
Really, it all comes down to just 4 simple habits. Number 1, get a password manager. Seriously, it creates and remembers unique, super strong passwords for everything so you don't have to. Number 2, turn on multi-factor authentication, or MFA, everywhere you can. It's like adding a deadbolt to your digital door. Even if they have your password, they can't get in. 3, keep your software updated. Those updates aren't just for new features. They're patching up security holes that hackers love to exploit. And finally, number 4, maybe the most important one of all, just think before you click. That little pause can save you.
And that really brings us to the main point of all of this. You can't just buy a piece of software and call it a day.
Security is not a product, it's a mindset, it's a habit. The fanciest security system in the world won't help if you're not paying attention. It really is an ongoing practice of just being aware.
So at the end of the day, protecting yourself online isn't about some big one-time fix. It's a daily practice. It's about building those little habits until they feel as automatic as locking your front door when you leave the house. So I'll leave you with this question. Are you prepared? What's the one thing you're going to do right after this to start building that fortress?